OK, Sarah, listen, thank you very much. Five Live, Sarah Corker there. Just getting a little bit more from Grant Shapps as we speak. He says what we don't want to do is risk the June 21st reopening in the UK. It is interesting, isn't it? It's priorities, really. I mean, how do you feel about that? It's effectively, travel abroad is being pitted against the reopening in the UK. Are those priorities correct as you think? 85058 at BBC 5 Live. Nini, we were talking earlier, and you'd got a text or a tweet from a mate talking about the situation now in Portugal.
Yeah, they've got a friend out there who, speaking to somebody by the poolside who literally just arrived, seen the news about Portugal changing and then heading straight back to the airport to try and get home to beat the quarantine, just don't want to risk hanging around. And just thinking about how relaxing would it be if you're looking ahead to June, even July and August, would you be able to get your head fully into holiday mode, knowing that actually it could change overnight? 85058.
Yeah, do let us know. Let's speak to Hannah Issit, who is Go Compare's head of travel. Hello, Hannah.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you both?
Good. Have you been caught on the hop with this information today?
Yeah, of course. I think everyone is, and I'm feeling the frustration, as is everyone. I think I was only speculating this morning that I thought the Greek islands was coming on and going into the green list. So for Portugal to be removed, as it looks like is going to happen, is obviously something that we're really shocked about. We are only just seeing that the consumers are getting more confident and booking to go to Portugal and setting their summer plans. With this now coming in, it's going to have an impact on that.
What about Portugal? So Portugal will go to amber, we expect, officially very shortly. But there are a lot of other countries already on the amber list, and people are travelling to them. So will this fundamentally affect the way people are taking their holidays, do you think?
Yeah, and I think that's really clear. What Sarah said earlier is the traffic light system does not impact your travel policy. So your travel insurance is not impacted by that traffic light system. What you're impacted and what you're dependent on is the Foreign Office advice. So if the Foreign Office states that you can travel to an amber country and Portugal was there and they advise non-essential travel is okay, your travel insurance is valid. The one thing I will say, though, is your travel insurance does not cover you for your quarantine, your hotel, if you've got quarantine, or any of your PCR tests, which can be additional. So if you are currently in Portugal and you stay there and it goes to amber, on your return, those tests, unfortunately, you won't be able to claim for those type of things when you get back.
And Hannah, what is Nina here? Hiya. What people might
Nina.
not know or think about for the travel industry is, unlike many industries, they've not been able to put staff on furlough. They've not been able to shut down the organisation because they're reorganising constantly people's travel plans. And that costs money to keep people at work. And yet they're not generating any income because they can't.
Absolutely. And I think as well, every day it changes, isn't it? And every day we're hearing new things. And from this morning to this afternoon, we're seeing that Portugal's already changed. So people have to be in, people have to be working. We have to put our consumers first. And that's why Go Compare last year, we decided to take down our travel insurance in March because we wanted to protect our consumers. We are now back on because people can book in 18 months in advance and we can be there to support people and help people through this time. And the UK is still holiday. There's still holidays, staycationing. So it's really important to even look if travel insurance is needed for that, to cover your cancellations, or there's so much stuff around insurance which we can't go on furlough because of that.
Just while we're having a chat, there's more news in from Grant Shapps. So I'll just bring us this, then we can all take a view on it. Really, I'll just repeat what he said already. He said it's a safety first approach that Portugal's coming off the green list. It gives us the best chance of unlocking domestically, and he goes on to say there's been a doubling of infection rates in Portugal since the last travel review. And I'm quoting him now, he says, there's a sort of Nepal mutation of the so-called Indian variant which has been detected, and we just don't know the potential for that to be a vaccine-defeating mutation, and simply don't want to take the risk as we come up to the 21st of June and review the fourth stage of unlocking. So worrying about, and they were heavily criticised in the past, weren't they, the government, for not shutting the borders quick enough. So they're obviously now at the first sniff of this new mutation of COVID, saying that is it as far as Portugal is concerned. Hannah, I guess there'll be many people who may take the government side on this and say better safe than sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, look, insurance has always been around to protect people. That is what insurance is here for. So I am all for protecting consumers and protecting our travellers and making sure that everyone is protected and has the right cover at the right time. I just think there's a lot of confusion around what you can and can't do with travelling. So that's all I'm going to say today is really make sure you read your documents and understand what you can be covered for if you do choose to go abroad. Because I'd hate for anyone to be out there and not have the protection they need if they really need it.
Just had a heartbreaking text come in from Janine saying, my daughter lives in Portugal. I haven't seen her for a year and a half. We were hoping to visit her soon, but hopes are now dashed. So it's not just people wanting to get out there and have a drink by the pool, is it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And Honest saying, I've not heard this phrase before, but I think we all get the picture. I'm so angry I could spit spiders. If Grant Shapps doesn't want a repeat of last year, please ask him why they allowed everyone to travel for the football. It's contradictory. Yeah. Do they know what they are doing? No, says on it. Look, Hannah, thank you. This story will develop as the day goes along, but thanks for your take on it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, both.
Thank you, Hannah Issett there from who's Go Compares Head of Travel. So there we are. Portugal will be coming off. Portugal will be coming off. Portugal will be coming off. Portugal will be coming off.